So my video got cut, so I'm going to keep continuing on. This is Miss Dragonfly. And she is stitched on its Melody. It's a 28 count Jobelin from Fabrics by Stephanie. This is Gwen, one of the bewitching pixies. She's stitched on a sparkly fabric. I don't know the name, but it's this bright orange, yellow, hot pink fabric. This is Ophelia's Pearl. It's a 28 count Jobelin from Pull Stitches. It came in a pixie pack, one of their grab bags. This piece has been like this for almost 2 years now. I don't know why, but every time I try to stitch on it, she just basically kills my stitching mojo. So one of these days I will power through and finish her. This is the Nora's Alphabet. It's a Fireside Originals. It's a shop exclusive at Stitches from or Across My Heart in Columbus, Ohio. I changed the silk to a different water lilies. They were out of stock of the one that it called for the letters. This is Tarnished Silver, Lugana from Under the Sea Fabrics. I'm still not sure of the silk color. Like if I like it on this fabric, it might get changed, but right now this is where it's at. This was a 2018 last minute start. This is Poison Ivy. And she is stitched on Anthea Opal Belfast from Under the Sea Fabrics. This is Foxglove. And she is stitched on Black Magic 28 count Jobelin from Under the Sea Fabrics. That's a pretty accurate picture of the fabric, so looks better than the Bianca Bella picture. Thistle. This was a December of 2019 start. She is stitched on Opening Night Glitters from Dying for You. It's an Opal Belfast. This is Miss Moss. And she's barely started. I don't know the name of this fabric. It's an Opal Lugana though. This is Bluebell Pixie. And she is stitched on, it's called Sugar Plum Fairies from Under the Sea Fabrics. It's a Jobelin. This is Monk's Hood. And she's stitched on a 28 count Jobelin from Fiberlicious. This was a December 2018 start. This is Minerva. And she is stitched on Winterbrook 32 count Opal Belfast from Under the Sea Fabrics. So I have Miss Lowell's Daggerwing and Miss Solar Ellipse. They're two separate WIPs. They're going to be framed separately. They're just stitched on the same fat quarter right now until I cut it. This is Sagebrush 32 count Belfast. This is Miss Solar Ellipse. And this is Miss Lowell's Daggerwing. This is Pondlily Pixie. And this was a December 2019 start on lilac, 32 count Belfast from Fabrics by Stephanie. This is Mermaid letter C. That's how it goes. I don't know the name of this fabric. It's a 32 count linen though. It's a light turquoise aqua blue. This is Miss Angel White Trumpet, one of the poison pixies. And this is, I think this is Avalon Opal Lugana from Under the Sea Fabrics. It's definitely Under the Sea Fabrics though. I think it's Avalon though. This is a conversion of one of the Bewitching Pixies, Mari. So my friend Karen helped me chart her head. This is an Elsa conversion on a silkweed or a Sunny Dyes fabric. I'm kind of at a standstill. I'm not sure color-wise what I'm doing. Her coat that comes down around the sides here is like a checkerboard pattern, and I've got 5 or 6 different shades of Krennic that I'm planning to do the coat all in Krennic checkerboard to give it that like icy metallic effect. Last pile. This is the Owl Forest Fox Sampler. That's what I'm going to call it, the Fox Sampler. This is their fabric, their threads. Their threads are really pretty. They're super soft, nice to work with. It was a this year, December 2019 start. This is the Fairy Garden mandala from Chatelaine. This is 32 count Witching Hour from Under the Sea Fabrics. I have my pattern. I've misplaced all my threads for it. I've moved quite a few times since I've started this, so hopefully they turn up somewhere because silks were expensive. This is the Halloween Kitty mandala from Chatelaine. My friends kitted this for me for Christmas a few years ago because we all wanted to start Chatelaines the following year, and this is as far as I got. Those spiders, let's see if I get it. Those spiders are stitched over one. They're very tedious, but it's a fun stitch. I'll probably put some more work into this year. This is a Soda Stitch. It's Little Foxes. It's a PDF pattern on their website. It's dwarf 32 count linen from Picture This Plus. The Sweet Bears. My friend Debbie, Mama Bear Stitchery on Flosstube here. She has this row left and she's done, but she made me want to start this. This was a December 2019 start. This is Snapdragon Opal Brittany from Crafty Kitten, which is kind of like a Lugana. It's an even weave, but it's super soft and pretty. This is Alice and Bunny Boy from Soda Stitch. I have Alice's face started. This is a Die Stitch Love fabric. It's a 28 count Jobelin. This is the Mini Princess collection, also from Soda Stitch. And I'm just stitching them on white Jobelin. I didn't think they needed color. They're very, very colorful, very backstitch intense, so went with the white on that one. This is Tree Bears, also by Soda Stitch. I started at the top on this one, so the star, and I stitched the colors wrong, so I had to rip it all out, start over, but so the star's almost done from where I ripped it out. This is 28 count Rose Myrta Jobelin from Under the Sea Fabrics. The Mermaid Sisters. This is my very first Soda Stitch WIP, and is still a WIP, but so I have one sister done, and I've started the second. This is they're so cute, so sweet. This is Vanilla Mint Opal Lugana from Under the Sea Fabrics. This is Little Pirates from Soda Stitch. I don't know when, if this was a December 2018 start, I think, but it's a Summer Breeze 28 count Jobelin from Fabrics by Stephanie. These are the Princess Mermaids. And this is as far as I got. This is it's a 32 count linen. I'm not sure of the name or who it's from, but it's a very vibrant green and turquoise blue. This is the Queen of Water from Cross Stitching Art Designs. This is 32 count tarnished silver Jobelin from Under the Sea Fabrics. She's massive, so I need to measure. I'm not sure she'll fit. I hope she does. The fabric shrunk, so hopefully she fits and I don't have to start over. This is Audrey, My Fair Lady from Cross Stitching Art Designs. She stitched on an Ada back when I still stitched on Ada. This is Strawberry Milkshake from Silk Weaver, and it's a 16 count Ada. This is Angelina. I'm not sure if she's one I'll continue or if I'll just frog this and move on, cut my losses. I'm not sure I feel it anymore, but this is a Silk Weaver Opal Lugana. Yeah, this is as far as she got. Taste changed. I started this several years ago, 5-6 years ago probably, so I'm not sure she's one that speaks to me anymore. This is Joyful Times. It's barely started. This is Elizabeth, 32 count linen from Under the Sea Fabrics. The design is by Cross Stitching Art Designs. It's a mother and her young daughter trimming a tree. It's a Christmas pattern. It's really pretty. I have a PDF, so I don't have a picture of it for you. This is the Brooks Books Alice in Wonderland. This is the Queen of Hearts, and this is the Caterpillar. It's stitched on an Opal Lugana from Under the Sea Fabrics. This is Fairy of the Wind from Joan Elliott. And this fabric is Unicorn Dreams Opal Belfast from Fibralicious. One of these Joans will be finished this year. That's another one of my goals, is to finish my first Joan Elliott. This is Belle de Mer from Joan Elliott. She stitched on 32 count. It's technically Blush and Bashful from Under the Sea Fabrics, otherwise affectionately known as Shut Up Karen. This is Maiden and the Dragon. My friend Julie and I started this together, and she got a lot farther than I did. But this is stitched on 32 count Apple Blossom from Fabrics by Stephanie. This is the Time Traveler. And she is stitched on Beach Walk Jobelin from Under the Sea Fabrics. This is Woodland Goddess. This was one of my December 2019 starts. And she is stitched on Iris 32 count Jobelin from Under the Sea Fabrics. Earth Goddess. My friend Debbie's stitching her. And then a few people in the WIP group I'm in are stitching her as well. A lot of us have said we'll finish her this year. This is it was a December start. This is my little itty bitty start on an unknown 28 count Jobelin fabric. It's a soft green with browns in it. This is the Autumn Fairy. This was my first Joan Elliott pattern and start. And she is stitched on Fern 28 count Jobelin from Fabrics by Stephanie. Canadian Beauty. And she is stitched on Nantucket Sky 28 count Jobelin from Fabrics by Stephanie. This is Fairy of the Rain. It was a December 2019 start. And barely started, but she stitched on 32 count Violets Bloom Belfast from Seraphim Fabrics. This is Fairy of the Rainbow. And she is stitched on Maya, I left the tag on, 28 count gold Jobel or Lugana from Under the Sea Fabrics. From my magazine, this is Cinderella and Rat, or Riches. So this is where she's at. I'm going to stitch it all as one piece, so the windows connect to join the rags to riches. This is 32 count opal linen looking glass from Under the Sea Fabrics. This is Heiress of Atlantis by Bella Filipina. This is Atlantis regular Belfast from Under the Sea Fabrics. This is Raina Paz from Bella Filipina. And she was also a December 2019 start. Just a little bit of navy blue there. This is Buttercup Opal Belfast from Under the Sea Fabrics. This is Luna Mystica. And she is stitched on Nightshade linen, 32 count from Sugar Maple Fabrics. This was a December start, so I'm not very far into her, but she's one I want to work on this year. And this is Pearl of the Orient Seas. This is the last one. She was also a December start. And she is stitched on Galen 32 count opal Belfast from Under the Sea Fabrics. So that's my entire WIP parade, all 180 plus WIPs. I hope you have enjoyed seeing them, kind of get an idea of who I like to stitch, who I am as a stitcher. I will be back with a full Flosstube update probably next week, show haul, some announcements, that kind of thing. Again, thank you for watching, and if you like, subscribe, tell your friends. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.